What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the greatest show on the planet, if you asking me. I'm your host, T. Martin, and this is the What's in Your Show. Hey, yo, Wiz. What's shaking, Wiz? How you feeling today?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, first off, foremost, man, appreciate y'all, man, for all the likes, all the comments, all the shares, all the back and forth, all the DMs. Even when y'all see us out, man, we appreciate the love, appreciate the support, man. Numbers going up, subscribers going up, man. We appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Hats off to y'all, man. All right, start this bus up. Start the bus up. Oh man, matter of fact, I want to shout out my mom too, man. Shout out my mom, man. She definitely be tuned in all the time, watching, telling me about it. Shout out, man. Shout out good parents, man. Definitely, cause right out here, it's hard. Parenting is hard, man. And we just see now what our parents went through now, cause we the parents. Back then, what they went through, and we're going through it. We just try to again, parenting is parenting, and there's no book to this. There's no book to being a parent, and especially shout out to the good ones, single ones. Mothers, fathers. Because it's hard. It's hard, but just keep going, especially for your family, for time to come, or just showing them the ropes, show them the way. Because a lot of people is not raised the same. A lot of people have not been brung up how others was brung up. So man, sometimes it's unfortunate of bad parenting, but man, parents, good or bad, man, just try to keep doing what you gotta do. Get your shit together. You know what I mean? So shout out to good parents, man. Drew, parenting is parenting.
No, parenting is not parenting, but I'm with you. I tell you what, shout out to parenting. I had a note in here about teaching kids work ethic and accountability. And it's funny, you shout out your mom. First time she really had a conversation with me. I had apologized jokingly about, how you and Unc be getting out of control on the show. And she was like, don't think I'm not watching. You're a part of that too. She had that accountability piece with me. I was like, you're part of the nonsense. So, I think that's huge to have parents around, especially like you said, we're parents now. You want to have that work ethic and accountability that you can instill in your kids.
No, word.
I'll tell you this real quick. I noticed the kids today, and I'm sure this is every generation, they're facing challenges that are so different. It's crazy.
Nah, for real.
So that parenting is definitely important.
Parenting is parenting right now in 26, man.
Yeah, and real quick, with you talking about parenting, I know coming up, you got an episode with United Football.
Oh, yeah.
Western New York United Football. Sorry, Uncle Pat.
Shout out Uncle
and,
Pat.
Shout out Uncle Pat. And if you're a parent, if your kid's in sports, that's an episode you're going to want to tune into.
Yep. For real.
Speaking of parents, and that's a good one.
Yo, come on, man.
Speed the buzz up.
Speed the bus up. Hey, we can't go too fast because these fucking potholes around here, yo. I seen a pothole big as my fucking car, man. I'm telling you, potholes is crazy. This shit feel like we really playing a video game. We really playing Mario Go-Kart out here on the dirty roads where they be throwing the banana peels and you got to slide out the way. It's terrible, man. I hit a pothole probably like 2 days ago. I was pissed. The pothole cut my heat off and my AC came on and my windshield wiper started blinking. I was like, damn, it cut the... Yo.
Swan, you ever hit a pothole so big that your radio skips?
Man, skip it. And you on Bluetooth. That's bad. That's nasty.
That's bad. That's bad. Only in Buffalo you hit a pothole so big your radio skips.
It's terrible. Man, and it's got worse. I understand, from our winter, we put the salt down. Understandable. But they got to come do something about this. This shit getting out of hand. It's ridiculous.
So I know that this year we had the issue where we had a salt shortage. So everything's been, in my opinion, not taken care, as much as it has in the past. But what I don't understand is, you remember last year we had cars falling in potholes?
Yes. It's a big ass pothole. That shit like a sinkhole. Like, your shit gonna be in there. Like, yes. That Pajo's out of control. Who we gotta talk to, Wiz, about this shit? This shit is for real, man. Shit bad.
Uncle Pat, you better give us the info. Who do we
Man.
gotta call at the city? Somebody tell me.
Man, I might have to become the mayor again, man. Word. We gotta do something with this thing. Yo, comment down below, man. Where you think the biggest pothole in the town, man? What's the biggest pothole in the town, man?
Where's the Pothole Bandit? He's still around? You know what I'm talking about? We need to have the Pothole Bandit. If you know him in Buffalo, homies out there fixing potholes, filling them up with like mosaic tiles and stuff.
Tell them to contact us. We coming out, man. Contact us.
Let's go.
Pothole Bandit, where you at, man? Let's speed it up. Okay. Oh man, world going crazy. World is going crazy. I know, Wiz. I know you don't hear about my boy Mr. Walter, Mr. Tenderism.
Oh,
I know you've been hearing about that.
I definitely been heard about. This is a volatile situation.
Come on, Mr. Tenderism himself. Well, you know, for the people who don't know, y'all gotta Google it, man. Mr. Walter, I guess he was actually a cook. Unc was a cook, but we thought Unc owned the spot. He owned the Destination Smokehouse spot. It's a barbecue spot. You know what I mean? Mr. Nick, I guess he the owner. He tried to bamboozle and hoodwink Unc. He had people fooled, but at the end of the day, you know, Unc got his shit together. He got his own spot. Well, he ain't got his own spot. He's like a personal chef now. He got some motion now. And he was bringing all the motion into the barbecue spot, you know?
So wait, let me, if I make sure I understand this correctly. So, the gentleman, Unc, he obviously coined the phrase that went viral on social media.
Okay, hold on. So Mr. Nick, the owner, was trying to trademark Unc's word tenderism. And it got intercepted, and Unc actually got some help, got good lawyers to basically reclaim it back. So he actually owns it now. He owns the word.
But that's what I'm saying. So originally there's a video where Unc is saying the phrase, and he's promoting the barbecue, and you're saying it went viral. Mm-hmm. And then Unc went to trademark it to, you know, because that's his thing. And the owner, Mr. Nick, tried to
put the papers in first. Yeah, he tried to steal it. Mr. Nick tried to put the papers in before Unc.
But he's got it now.
He got
shout out to
Mr. Tendon, falling off the bone. Pause, them joints be looking good though. Them oxtails be looking like, what do you say, booyah?
Now, you know what's interesting about this topic is this happened locally. You know, for those that will remember, in the Eastern Hills Mall, we had Krashiki's Bakery, and they had a company called Simply Pierogi. I don't know if there was something else that they did there, but it was like an event space as well, Polish food. And they had a character, this guy that would dress up. I actually met him a bunch of times. Very nice guy. He would dress up as a pierogi.
Okay.
And he went as Pierogi Pete. His name was Peter in real life. And he went as Pierogi Pete for this restaurant. He was like their face of, I don't want to say face of the company, but he was the marketing, you know, and like to the point where like he wore the pierogi to every Bills game. Mm-hmm. And like the Bills would do things with him, and there'd be videos of him in the crowd as a pierogi. I mean, think of the marketing that this company, this restaurant is getting from this. And so eventually it was so successful down the road on Transit Road. This is all recent. They built a restaurant called Pierogi Pete's in Williamsville.
Oh, shit.
And, you know, I believe that, you know, again, I'm gonna put an edit here. I'll check this to verify what I'm saying, and if I got to clip any of this, I'll clip it. But I'm pretty sure these are the exact details. So Pete trademarked Pierogi Pete because that's who he is, or he was trying to trademark, one of the two, and they fired him or let him go, whatever the correct proper, you know, where he's no longer working there. And he took him to court because, like Mr. Tenderism, or however you say it correctly, this is his livelihood. This is his character he created. And it's like, it's almost like the restaurant owners feel like because it's their restaurant that they own the character. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's nasty work, but when you into business, you got to make sure you do your business right. You know what I mean? Because again, unfortunate shit happen like that. People come snake you for the work you're doing. You know,
Right.
so you just got to continue, man. Do everything, do it right.
Well,
The
that's what I'm
first
saying.
time.
So, like in their scenario, it sounds like Pete should not. We don't want to. If there's like a impending lawsuit or something, we're not speaking on the lawsuit. But I'm just saying, like based on Mr. Tendernism's situation, I feel like Pete's probably entitled to his own copyright of if the creation of that character was his. So how many other times is this happening across the United States?
For real, that's definitely happened more than you can just even imagine too.
It's a lesson in business, people. Get your paperwork right. Get your agreements right.
Yeah, because it's people like Mr. Nick out here, man. It's people like Mr. Nick out here. And then, I don't know if it's true. They said they let him go. Mr. Walt go. They let Unc go because he had juice. He was buzzing. I don't know, but keep an eye on that. Y'all Google that, people. But, man, hey, booyah. Yo, them falling off the bone. Pause. So, speed it up. Oh, I heard you talk a little bit about, yeah. Mr. Hey, this for Mr. This for Mr. Nick, man. You talking crazy.
Falling off the bone.
Oh, yeah. Nephew. Not right now, Mr. Clyde. I'm getting ready for the show. Quick question. Do I go first or you go first? I go first. But Mr. Clyde, I'm trying to get ready. Hey nephew, can you hold my phone? If Marianne call, let that shit go to voicemail. But if Sunday call, I need you to answer. Clyde, who is Sunday? I got her on my phone it's Sunday because every time I see her, it make me say, look what God did. I heard you talk about a little bit about the Bills. Hot on the topic, hot on the press, the trade. What's your thoughts about that? We trading our second round pick of the draft to get the wide receiver from the Bears, DJ Moore. What you think about that? I like it. I like it. I think he's gonna have the best season yet with the Bills. Because he was okay at the Browns. I think he went to Carolina and all that. So I believe that's a good pick. He could be our number one here. I believe, and it's going to go good for what we got. It's a good pick. I ain't mad at it. I tell you like that. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, so here's the thing. First of all, I love the trade. And the reason I love the trade is just the player. DJ Moore, from Carolina, was a centerpiece in Chicago for a while. I know that statistically, he's a weird anomaly in the sense that his production seemed his whole career to be based on the quality of quarterback that was throwing to him. Mm-hmm. But it kind of switched up with the Bears, where he had better numbers before. It kind of switched up with the Bears, where he had better numbers with the quarterback before Caleb. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name right now. Mm-hmm. Justin Fields, which, I would not think that Justin Fields is a better quarterback in any form than Caleb Williams. But I think with Josh Allen, this is an elite veteran wide receiver. This is, to me, the same as bringing in Stefon Diggs from Minnesota back when we brought him in the first time. And the reason why Stefon Diggs at the time was a top receiver in the league, potential to be top 5, and just really wasn't hitting those numbers, came and had his best years ever with Josh Allen. DJ Moore, top consistent wide receiver in the league every single year. is he poised to have his best years with Josh Allen? I don't know. But I like it. When you ask about the second round pick, it's tough because the critics will say Bean has hit more on a second round pick in a third round than he has on our first. So I say it's nerve wracking because now it puts more pressure that we got to hit on that first round pick but here's the flip side. The second round is a mid-second round. So I don't know if we have 2 second rounds, so we have one earlier, so we're still going to have a pick. But either way, I think it addresses a wide receiver early.
Yeah.
So now I'm not sweating the whole draft.
Yeah, I get it, but I just think he getting that pick, we need another pick. So I believe we're not done getting another wide receiver. You know what I mean? I think that was a great start. So now we need to get one more. Now, if it's going to be in the draft or it's going to be a free agent, but we still need somebody to go with DJ, with Shakir, with Cook, with what's buddy name, Keon, and at the time we still got Knox and we got Kincaid. They need to get rid of Knox, free some of that money up. That's my opinion, and grab something else. Because now I like the young boy, our other tight end. What's his name? Henry.
Oh, you're talking about Jackson Hawes.
Hawes. I like Hawes.
I love it.
So let's go Hawes and Kincaid and get the money for Knox. Why not? And they just paid Knox. Man, let's get that.
One thing, though, that you got to keep in mind, I feel like nobody's talking about it. I'm glad that we brought it up on the show. You know, the Bills are going to be a completely new offense this year in the sense of the game plan of what he's looking to do. Joe Brady's already talked about it. The moves that we're making show that we're going to be passing a lot. And I think that we've had the everybody eats mentality for a while. I don't think that's going to be the mentality this year. And so some of these players, I hate to say it, but the Keon Colemans of the world are going to be thrust into a different role when it comes to being a wide receiver. And I think that we have to let that play out before blowing everything up. Because a year before this, they were the highest scoring offense in the league. Last year, everybody was miserable, even though the numbers really didn't. They didn't dip as much as, you know, the eye test looked at. Like, we looked at, like, oh, we need a receiver. The other thing is, you look at these guys that everybody talks about, the Puka Nakuas, these big names. None of them are drafted. They're not first round.
No, they're not.
They're second, third, fourth, fifth round guys.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a level of this where it's like, so when does Shakir become, you know, this year another step in a wide receiver?
Yeah, they all gonna be good. They're gonna go together. But my main thing is we gotta tighten up that defense. You get that defense together, then it's good.
That's gonna be brand new.
That's gonna be
now. Let's talk about that.
Everybody gonna be on there. They gonna eat on that.
So before we get to that, we talked about the draft for a second. The Bills have one pick in the second round. It's at 60. So that's what we would have just traded away. But we just pick again at 91, which is third round. We pick again at 126 and 166. Honestly, so we're gonna be just fine. Mean, honestly, based on our drafting, I know people don't want to admit this because of wide receiver, but Brandon Beane has been excellent at the draft. He just pisses us off every year with one thing. Last year, it was trading with Kansas City. Who trades with Kansas City? Or the year before?
Yeah.
There's always something.
So. Always something. But we definitely going to be on that. It's going to be, the draft is what, April? Got it. Oh, stay tuned. We got to do our draft pick, draft day, coming up soon. Countdown is now.
Yesterday, the Bills announced they released Taron Johnson, Curtis Samuel, Taylor Rapp, and Dane Jackson. What is your take on that?
I like them all, but half of them was injury prone, and then the other half really didn't show up when we needed them to. So cut that, get some of that money, go grab us one or two picks, or trade them up to do something with the money or picks. So I believe that was a good take because we need the money or we need another pick.
Yeah, I mean it saves us $12 million. The other thing is, you know, I believe we let Matt Milano go.
Okay.
But really what's, you know, a big deal here is saving money and getting younger and moving. I think we're moving to a 4-3.
Yeah.
So, the technique's changing, and, we need different players for that. One thing I will say, I don't know if you heard, it was breaking news a couple days ago that the Bills hadn't talked to Connor McGovern, our center. And so the rumor was that we were going to move to Alex Van Pran-Granger. But breaking news this morning, we're recording this Saturday morning, shout out, because, we always working. They said that the Bills are close to signing a 4-year, $54 million deal with Connor, which would be huge.
We need that.
Keeping the continuity on the offensive line,
Deion, Spencer,
huge.
we need all that.
All those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with Deion staying.
Yeah.
But I do feel like he is such a star on the line that when he doesn't do something right, we don't call it out. And I think we should call it out. Especially if you're going to be a veteran with a bunch of young guys, he needs to be the Pro Bowler.
Yeah, again. No, I like Deion. Honestly, I think Deion was hurt this year. Remember, he be in them dirt bike car joints and shit. Remember, he had that accident. He ain't been right. Remember, he had them back problems.
I'm not going to argue with you because we argued about Josh's injury.
I argue no more.
Yeah.
I argue no more.
Yeah,
Remember, I'm like, yo, he hurt. That little hit hurt. That motherfucker, his shit was broke, Drew.
Yeah.
But, again, that pass is past. New year, baby. Bills Mafia.
So,
get the bus going.
Now, before we move on, just want to quick topic. Tonight's Sabres game, Nashville. Sabres are tied for first place right now. If we win today and Tampa Bay loses, we're taking over first place.
How long has it been since we've been in first place?
We've never been in first place.
Come on, that's history, baby.
Let me back that up. We've been
back that up is crazy. Okay. First of all,
you can flag that one. We've been real professional, y'all.
We try to keep it professional, people. For y'all, we be trying, man.
That's funny. Nah, there's plenty of times we've been number one, say, in the first month of the year, in the beginning of the season, but we're not first place. This run is historic. It's really impressive. They're on a 5-game winning streak right now. And then yesterday, trade deadline, or it was 2 days ago at this point, we traded, a whole bunch of things. The only player we lost, we traded Jacob Bryson, which, we'll miss you, bro, but was not, any type of centerpiece for our team. In return from Winnipeg, we got Logan Stanley, Luke Sheehan, we traded Isaac Rosen. And then we got 2 other guys. We got Sam Carrick from the Rangers, and then Tanner Pearson also came from Winnipeg. You know what all 4 of them have in common? They all are fighters.
Oh, shit. So we got some gangsters on the squad now.
They're all enforcers.
Oh, yeah.
It's welcome to Rough Buff, baby.
We got security on the ice now.
Yeah, and the Jarmo Kekalainen, which is our GM,
okay,
they asked in the press conferences yesterday about the trades, and he said, last few games we had some teams that were bullying us on the ice, so we fixed that. And it's true. These guys that are coming in, they're supposed to be great guys, but they're known fighters.
It's up.
It's up.
It's up. Come on, baby.
So, shout out to Sabres.
Shout out Sabres. Hey, go Sabres.
Go Sabres. Right now it's a hockey town.
Yeah, go Sabres, baby.
And hey, I'd be remiss. I know we got to get off the sports topic, but we're mid swing on the Bandit season. We're trying to get for another championship. You never know. Was it be a 4-peat or 3-peat? So
come on, it'd be a 4-peat.
We're like the Patriots of the lacrosse world.
Damn, come on.
So
that's fire.
Shout out to them. But what else you got?
Speed. We gonna slow the bus down a little bit. What about
a new segment?
Yeah, let's open up the new segment for the people.
All right. So from now until the draft, we are drafting our top 5s. Top 5s of everything from your favorite music to your
favorite strippers.
Favorite mom. Yeah, I was going to say your favorite mom. You know what I'm saying? Woo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, top five. Okay, I like it. So we're going top five. Any topics, any suggestions of our top five? Okay.
Yeah. So the first one today, we're doing top 5 childhood snacks.
Ooh, take you back to the early 90s.
Oh yeah,
Come on. Dang, that's a good one.
it's a good one. So
Okay.
you want to go first?
Yeah, top five early 90s snacks, you said?
Top 5 childhood snacks. So it's like growing up.
Okay.
This was your
Okay, so you said top five childhood snacks?
yep.
Okay, my first, I'm gonna go Huggies. Remember the 25-cent Huggies,
Ooh.
all colors? I go Huggies.
Okay. All right.
What's yours?
All right. So I'm gonna say them little is a candy. Is them little them little wax bottles that look like soda bottles. You bite the end off and they have like the fruit juice inside.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Oh, I like that one, Drew. What about okay, another candy, the Fruities, the little the 1 cent candies. You had all colors of the Fruities, the red ones,
the Runs?
the orange ones. No, they was like almost like smaller. Like
It's
a Tootsie
called-
Roll. It's called Fruities.
Fruities.
It's called
Yeah.
Fruities. Yeah.
I still be getting those at the arcade.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When you turn your tickets in at the arcade, you can get Fruities from there.
Yeah, Fruities. They used to be 1 cent. You used to get like 25. You get 100 for $1. Them back in the day, baby. Fruities.
All right, so when I was a kid, they had them drinks. They were weird, but I mean, they were my shit. They had the little Orbeez things, the little floating.
And
They were like a drink.
I think I know what you're talking about. Like now, almost like a bubble. How bubble tea be having them things in there.
It was like the bubble tea.
I know.
They were like a little, it was like a moon drink or a space drink.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a little funny shaped bottle, had little orange things floating in it, and you thought you were the coolest shit in the world. Shit was crazy.
Oh, I know. Okay. Oh, what about pixie sticks? You remember them? Like the pixie stick powder ones? It changed the color of your tongue when you had them. You used to get them from the penny store. Them joints was lit back in the day. Some psychopath people was sniffing them again. Kids was doing crazy shit. But yeah,
remember kids.
Yeah, doing crazy shit, man.
You already knew whose parents doing coke in that house. Talk about you sniffing pixies.
Nasty, where like nose got orange and green shit. Like, what you been doing, man? Stop it, man. Live your life, man. What you go ahead?
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna stick with the same trend then. I got one for you. This one they don't even make no more. So Planters peanuts. They used to sell these like cookies. It was like a bag of them. You got them almost like sunflower seeds, and they were like almost like a graham cracker outside. They looked like a peanut, and when you bit into them, there was chocolate inside.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look up what they were called, but those, I know people watching this are gonna remember that, and they're gonna be like, I forgot about them shits. Were top 10. Like, trust me.
Okay.
The Planters, if you're listening, there's no reason those haven't come back. There is a zero reason those have not come back. We're putting them out there.
Okay, you go that way. I go sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds was big back in the day. You get them big ass bags, or they start coming up with the flavors, barbecue with the ranch. Start coming with the flavors. Honorable mention, what was it? Pumpkin seeds too. Pumpkin seeds was big too. Pumpkin seeds was big too at the time. It was the red pack. That was big too.
I play baseball, so sunflower seeds were definitely. Everybody thought they were chewing tobacco. We thought we were like the Randy Johnson, which I don't know if we're gonna go the same place. I was saying,
okay.
I can't make it mine, but we got an honorable mention. Big League Chew. Is that what you're talking about?
The gum joints.
Or are you talking about
the gum?
You're gonna say the gum by the foot?
Not them was they came in the
come in a pack.
Come in a baseball pack.
Big League Chew. Shout out Big League Chew for making every little kid think they were chewing tobacco.
Yo, no word, yeah. That's a good one. I like that.
Everybody had that Big League Chew, and then if you played sports,
you was back. Yeah,
I need
that. I need that. Your mouthpiece gummy. So you got all type of old gum in there. Like, what the fuck? But it came from that. The big, what is it called? Big League Chew?
Big League Chew.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Lee, man.
All right, so my second overall, we're going to go with a classic, is the all Little Debbie's products that were available from school. So like the Nutty Butters, whatever, any of those type of, snacks that they had at the school, that was my shit.
At the school, man. Okay, yeah, but at the school, you had to go get the peanut butter. This ain't number one.
No,
you
this
had
is
to
your
go
honorable.
You had to go get the peanut butter and the chocolate chip cookies back in the lunchroom from school. I'd rather have the baked joints than the ones in the pack. We used to get the four. Again, you get 4 for $1 or 2 for $1.
That's true.
Get the quarter. That my number one. You gotta have the quarter juice, man. Them quarter juices. They came from the orange. Was it Something Farm? Something Farm. The juices you came with. They had the orange. They had the red. You know what I'm talking about? It was in the quarter juice. It had to be the juice. Look it up. What's that? Say 90s juice. So yeah, honorable mention though, you had to get the chocolate chip cookies and the peanut butter cookies that was getting made in school. You remember them ones? Did they do that at your school? The ones that they bake?
They did. Ours were like big cookies.
About size,
Yeah,
little.
you get a chocolate chip, you get a peanut butter.
Yo, hey, mom, I need lunch money. For snack. They having snack today. I used to hate when we cut up in school and they cancel the snack line all week. Oh, you pissed. They canceled the snack line, man.
Facts. That's facts. Well, shit, now that you throw it out there, before I give you my number one, I'd just like to say, you have milk in a bag at school?
Nah, hell no. I ain't that old.
Yeah, our milk came in a bag, dog. And you got
milk.
Yeah, it was like I'm gonna put a picture of it on the screen, but you basically got a straw attached to it like a Capri Sun, and you just puncture the bag. I think it's actually a Canadian thing. Like I feel like we definitely have people that watch us from Canada. If you comment down below, like, because I know that we have people that watch. I'm pretty sure if you live in Canada and you had milk in a bag, shout out. But instead of getting like little cartons, they would give you, as bad as it sounds, it was like a fake titty.
Damn.
And they gave you a little chocolate or vanilla fake or regular fake titty, and you just, and we used to throw them shits at each other because you could pop them open.
It did throw 'em.
And then throw them.
Oh, yeah.
And you hit somebody with a bag of milk.
It's up.
It gets lit quick.
Nasty work.
Nasty work indeed. So I'm gonna say my number one childhood snack, which it seems like we kind of geared more towards the school snacks, but is them the strawberry crunch ice cream bars.
Oh,
I don't know what brand that was, but they had the little crunchies on the outside. They were strawberry. Mm-hmm. I feel like Eve makes a cake that is supposed to be like this. You know what I'm talking about?
The crunch bar joints. They had the
bars.
chocolate joints. They had the strawberry joints. Yeah, them shit's good as hell.
That was my joint.
I liked it though. Man, I liked it though. It was a lot of snacks back in the day that they don't have. I know we done missed a couple. Remember the popsicles, the $25 freezy joints. Remember the freezies. The 50-cent cookies. You get all different types of cookies. The 50-cent ones, we should just go buy the lemon joints. What about the cookies that you put on your finger? The butter ring cookies, the butter cookies. You remember them? They were shaped like flowers with the hole in the middle, and you put them on your fingers.
Are those the ones that came in a tin?
They came in 10s, 20s.
No, in a tin. Like, you remember the ones that came in the decorative tin and you pop them open?
Yes.
And they have all them? Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, so that was a good time to be alive, my boy. Oh, man, that's a good one. I like that top 5 draft. Stay tuned, people. Word, I like that. Slow the bus down a little bit, man. Before we get out of here, I just want to let y'all know, man, listen up, people, man. Y'all got to protect y'all energy. Protect y'all energy, man. Like, it's real. It's real. Have you just ever been in a good mood, good spirit, and you get around somebody with bad energy and that shit rub off on you just a little bit? Like, you don't even mean to, but again, we got to protect our energy, man. That stuff just rub off. It could rub off you in the wrong way. You ever felt like something like that, Drew, before, Wiz? Like, you in a good mood and you just run into somebody who just negative or just have that bad energy, and especially like at that time, you like, hell no, I got to get away from that.
Yeah, there's a meme I seen recently that was like there was a picture of like three oranges, and one of them on the end was molded, and it was starting to grow mold on the middle orange, and it was an example of you being affected by your surroundings.
Yeah.
You know, and it's so important to cut off toxic people, cut off negative people, and set boundaries. You know,
No, for real, you gotta set them boundaries because nowadays, like you said, it's around, it's around, and so now, like, just say if you sitting at a table with negative energy, I don't even want to sit at that table, man. I'm not sitting at that table. I don't care what they got going on. I don't care what it seems to be. You know what I mean? If it's just negativity and just not good, not working with my spirit, I can't do it no more. I'm not sitting at that table. Damn, building my own. You know what I mean? No, I'm not sitting at no table about negative energy.
yeah, and I think what comes with that too is also being authentic. How many times have we sat here and listened to somebody on one of your shows, a guest or something, you know, say to you something like that, talking about being positive and not talking about other people and all these things, and then as soon as you're off camera, that's all they do. And it's so you want that authenticity, and you want those boundaries.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
for real. Even if you gotta build your own table, this go for y'all too, people. If you gotta build your own table, don't be scared to build your own table. Sit down by yourself. Sometimes it's good to take yourself out. Sometimes it's good to eat alone sometimes. You know what I mean? Get your mind right. It's clarity, you know? And then you ain't got everybody else pouring food on your plate and you can't even see your plate. So again, man, take your time, separate that's on your plate, take time out, take things off, bring things in, or finish it first before you get any more on your table. Because now you got people if they take from your table.
yeah, it's a funny little metaphor that you remind me of. Shout out to Rochester with the garbage plate. Your plate can be filled with all kinds of stuff and be a garbage plate, and it can still taste delicious as long as you control what's on your plate. Right? It's not about piling every single thing you can do on there and letting somebody that's negative drain you, or you draining you, or you not being able to walk alone. It's about controlling what's on your plate. You know, I'm okay with a garbage plate as long as it's got the right food on it.
Hell yeah. You can only control what you can control. Hey, pass the hot sauce, because this right here, this oxtail on this mama. Booyah, tenderness.
I listen, shout out to tendernism. I used to live in the South. I said, put some sausage gravy on it right now.
Come on,
and when
man.
they put it on there, they put it on the whole damn plate. I just want to say this real quick. First time I ever had breakfast moving when I lived in Oklahoma, they offered me sausage gravy and biscuits. I, of course, never had it. Said yes because I wanted to try it. Never once did anybody explain to me that meant it was going over the entire plate. Every breakfast item that was on that plate, sausage and gravy. So,
Man. All right, well, hey, man. Hey, listen up, people. Don't be scared to get from the table, man. Don't be scared to get from that table. That bad energy, man, you don't need that. Pour the gravy on there, baby.
don't be afraid to make your own gravy.
Make your own gravy. Or flip the table over. Fuck it. Either way, it worked. So, man, before we get out of here, I hate keep saying before we get out of here. We done got out of here like 10 times. But before we go, y'all, man, make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, share, check out our merch, check out our Patreon, make sure to go them numbers up, go to the views tab, comment, man, get at us. Man, definitely shout out everybody that's watching too, from Mexico to Canada, to the UK, to Tokyo, to Japan, South Africa, East Asia.
we're worldwide, baby.
We global, baby. We global, baby. And we